All right, so if you go to your east and west elevation, what you notice is that I yanked that 3D back. So it covers my section. When I do that, it actually shows my lines for my planes in the section A properly, section C and D, and it shows all the cross references. Make sure you do that systematically before you set up your sections on the floor plan. That way you can see them very nicely ahead of it, so you see the levels properly, and the level 0 is over here, so your floor was made right below the level, and then level 2, the top of your floor is right here, so therefore from here to here, because my floor was 1 foot, is 9 feet, floor to floor is 10 feet, consistent with your project. On the level 1, you actually would like to create, on the level 1, you want to create a series of walls, parameter series of walls, which are 6 inches. So I already marked with my red lines the corners, so I don't make a mistake and I make sure that my walls go in the right place. So I go into architecture, I go into wall and wall architectural type, and I look at the properties and I look for a generic 6-inch. So I'm going to go down the arrow and see if there is a generic 6-inch, which there is nothing to it, so this is just regular generic 6 inches. What I like to do is change that to yellow wall, so I'm going to click on yellow, edit. I'm going to come on over here and I say I would like to duplicate. I'm going to call it yellow, 6-inch, and I'm going to call it yellow. Okay. So I describe what color, so I go here, and what I like to do is actually I would like to edit the structure, and I like to change the category of the material. I hover over here until I see the 3 dots. When I see the 3 dots, then it gives me my choices for my materials. It's going to take a while, and it's going to give me my material choices. Once it gives me my material choices, I'm going to go down at the bottom, and I'm going to click plus, because I want to create a new material, and it's going to give me default new material. I right mouse click, and I rename that, and I'm going to type in 1-yellow, and this new material is just essentially paint. I want to make it light yellow, soft yellow, and I just did that, and I would like to make sure that the appearance of this material is yellow, so I choose a yellow that I like. So let's say this is the color yellow that I like, and I want the graphics of it to follow and look the same, so I'm going to check mark this one, use render. It makes it the same. I'm in good shape, so it makes the surface pattern I have none, and the surface pattern over here I have none as well. So I say OK. I'm in good shape, and I do it this way, and I say OK. And when I come back here, it's going to say, here's my 6-inch yellow wall. It goes right here. I would like to go from the outside exterior face. So when I come back here, I want to be mindful of which side where my wall is going to be drawn. So I can either pick the line this way, and when I pick the line, I want to be mindful where it starts showing. So if I want it to go here, it shows there. Now I'm going to look at it in 3D really quick to see if I actually have created these walls. Sure enough, I've created these walls, and the walls go from there to there. I like to look at them in the section A. Okay, so these walls that I've created are here and here. I've created 2 walls. But look, my walls are above my floor. I need them to go down below. So I'm going to pick both of them. I'm going to pick both of them with a tornado pick. And what I like to do is let them go down below this level. Negative, I would like to go to negative 1 foot 8 inches. Okay. Once I make it that, both of the floors go that way. So from now on, most of the walls that I have, I would like them to go down that much. So I go back to level 1 and I continue with drawing more walls. So I can do it by simply pointing to that corner wall, and I'm just going to pick it by just literally going to this corner, and you have to be sort of hovering in the right place so it actually goes like this. And sometimes you need to just come back and clean it up later on and see where it goes. It goes like this. And one more. Now see, there it is. And then this one I have. So then I would like to quickly see what's going on with my walls. My walls are looking like this. So all of my walls, notice these are still the same. So shame on me. I should have made all of them going down. Can I go to the section and push them down? Yeah, in this section it's easier to pick these walls all in one shot. So I'm just going to pick this one as well as that one. There it is. So I picked all of them, and I would like the base to go to -1'8". If I was smart, I would have set that before I did it, but that's not a big deal. I can always go back and actually do it this way. So now all of my walls go down below except these. So I can just pick these two in 3D, and it will do the same thing, and I can just go offset -1'8". So it will give me the same result. So now all of my walls are going that far. So I'm in good shape. That's basically making my 4 exterior walls that are wrapping. I want to show the color. So I'm going to click on the bottom left-hand side and choose consistent color. Now I can actually see how my floor goes right inside of this area. This wall needs to go down below that floor. So I'm going to look at that elevation, which is my south elevation, and I'm going to look at the wall, actually north elevation, and now see, good. I think it's the south elevation, all right? So I'm going to look at this wall, and I say that wall needs to go below my floor. So I just yank it down, then look at it in 3D, and it did that way. So now I've done my basic exterior walls, and I'm ready to move on to the next level. Also, this wall needs to come further out. So I'm just going to, before I continue to the next level, I'm going to just tab in this area so I can pick that wall. And that wall, I can pick it up in 3D if I have a hard time, or I can temporarily hide stuff, and I can just do different strategies. So now I've picked up my wall. I want my wall to go all the way to this edge. So now I look at it in 3D. Now that makes a lot more sense. I'm in good shape. I need to also take this wall and take it further. So I'm going to zoom back here. I pick that wall, and I'm going to take that wall also, let it go all the way to that edge because it's a wing wall. Later on, I will decide what to do with that other wing wall, because there's another wing wall that's over here, or I can deal with it now. However you're comfortable. If this is my wall, then I can actually go here, wall, and I can just pick this corner, and there's the wall. I'm looking at it in 3D. Here's my other wall. Once again, I forgot to put that wall also into -1'8". If I had done it earlier on, I would be okay. I did 2 walls on top of each other, so I'm going to get rid of 1 wall. So this is my wing wall, and I have basically finished my walls that go around my building, and they all start, if I pick any of them, they start at -1'8" and go up total of 20 feet. Later on, I'm going to change the profile of these walls.